Hello guys, what I'm going to show you today is how you can use mask in Adobe Fresco, okay? Now as you can see here, I have a couple of different layers that I actually draw using pencils. And I'm going to create a new layer using this button here. And I'm going to draw something random here. So I'm going to go to my pixel voxels. And I'm going to select this color in here. And I'm going to draw a little figure like this, okay? So as you can see here, this drawing is on a separate layer, okay? It's on the top layer. So let's say that I want to kind of hide partially this, drawing that I just did in here. How can I do this? Is by using a mask. So I'm just going to right click in here, and I'm going to actually click on create empty mask. Now what this is going to do is that you're going to have two different modes. One is going to be the hide layer mode, and one is going to be the reveal layer mode. And depending on which one we choose and what thing we do with it, partially or totally, this layer is either not going to show or it's going to show. So I like to play usually with the hide layer mode because it's going to allow me to hide partially some of this layer. And how are you going to do this? Let's say that I want to remove, the bottom part of this drawing in here. With this layer selected, with this mask selected, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to my pixel boxes in here. Okay, just give me a second in here, and I'm gonna select the black color. This is gonna make sure that we're gonna paint over this layer and we're gonna modify this layer. So make sure to select the black color. You can select the size, of course. You can select also like the flow, all the different things, guys. Okay, so just play around with these settings. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start drawing over this. It's going to appear red, but do not worry about it because it's actually black. What this is doing is actually removing part of this drawing. Okay, so let's say that I want to remove this part in here. I'm happy with this. As you can see, the pixel layer, the mask is updated, and now this part is going to be actually red, meaning that this part is going to be removed, the one that is red, and the other is going to show. If I deselect this layer, look what's going to happen, guys. This part disappeared completely, and now we only have like a little a little bit of a brush in here. Let's say that I want to make this disappear completely, not so subtly like this, like a little shadow, but I want to disappear completely. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna dissolve this layer that I did, this mask that I did, and I'm gonna increase the flow, and I'm gonna decrease the smoothing to 0, and I'm gonna decrease the flow or decrease the flow to 0 as well. And now if I start painting over, let's do it now. Okay, give me a second. And now if I start painting over, what's going to happen is that none of this is going to delete. Okay, so you have to play around with these settings. You can turn them to 100, to 0, things like that, okay? So make sure that the flow is actually kind of, pump up to 100, and this smoothing is going to be turned out to 0. So that you can actually do this. Let me delete this for you again. Let's turn that to 0. Look, if I draw it now, look what's going to happen. It's going to disappear almost completely. I can do it a little bit more. I can start pressing a little bit more, and it's going to disappear even more completely. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, and thank you so much.